Alright, after beating Elden Ring Nightreign, I'm now finally gonna do the definitive most awesome tier list, since I am an expert at this now. Without further ado, this is the ultimate Elden Ring Nightreign tier list. And if you want more videos like this, let me know down below. So previously, on my first day, when I played this game, I had Iron Eye as S, I had the Recluse in B, I had the Raider in C, and then I had the Executor in D, and I did not play 4 characters. For the second day, when I was able to play all the characters, I rated Iron Eye as S, Guardian as S, that's crazy thinking back on it, Wilder as A, which is also kind of crazy, Recluse as A as well, Duchess as B, Raider as B, Remnant as C, and Executor as D. So with that out of the way, we are now going to go to the tier list I made, which you guys can make as well, actually, if you just go to tierlistmaker.com and then type in my name, or the Elden Ring Nightreign best hero. So if you want to do that and send it to me, that would be great. So this could be controversial, but I'm still going to put the Executor in D. I am not a parry master, and I'm not good at parrying. While I do like his weapons, which are the katanas and the dual wielding. And overall, I think his gimmick is the damage negation at low or high HP. I still think, even though his ultimate is super cool, I just don't really enjoy him that much as a character. I think he's kind of trash. Looks cool, but I think could play better. Now, another controversial take is probably also putting Remnant in D. Again, awesome cool abilities, but her only real strength I think is the summons. Otherwise her main weapons aren't that good. To be fair, I've only played maybe 1 or 2 rounds with her, and it did not go very well for each round, so it could be a little bit of bias. But I think these 2 characters are kind of the gimmick characters of, oh, this would be really cool concepts, hard to master, and I have yet really had the drive to master, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. Let's see, who do I do next? I think Guardian. I'm thinking B or A. He's not S tier because he moves way too slow, but his ability, both abilities, depending on with the right runes, is pretty powerful. He can revive no matter what stage of the circle people are at, 2 or 3. So that is super handy. Whirlwind is super duper good, and he can block almost all the boss abilities. But because of his movement, his dodge, he has to go in A for now. We might tweak this at the end. I think Iron Eye, I thought he was really good in the beginning, and he is really fun to play. But the more I play him, the more, it might sound crazy to say, more boring and easy it gets. Don't get me wrong, both of his abilities are great. He can use magic, and he can build up enough FP to do some interesting stuff. He was really fun at first, but he's gonna go in beef, and he needs better skins. I think the Wilder, he's just alright. He's just kind of your standard Dark Souls guy. His ultimate is fun. His grapple, turns out you can't use his special ability with the grapple unless you have a specific rune equipped. I didn't know that. I was trying to fix it all the time. But he does get a unique move set with the great swords that no one else gets. But I kind of feel like he's just the standard gateway character, which is fine. I pretty much have zero desire to play him or master him because it doesn't take that much. It doesn't take too much skill, and he's not fun enough to want to keep playing except for the grappling hook. There's not really too much pizzazz about him overall, I don't think. Maybe I have to play him a bit more, but kind of just it is what it is. Now it's kind of where it gets tough. Raider, I don't think he can be an A, can he? His moves are really good, his weapons are fun to use, and he has a lot of potential, and his rolls are good too, but is he better than Iron Eye? It does take a little bit to understand and master his like counter ability where he can charge up the strike, but I mean, if he can pull it off, it's one of the greatest feelings ever. Whereas his ultimate, well, I guess cool in concept, it's just a stagger and then a jump strike. He kind of makes up more for the just pure damage output he can do. A or B? For now, I'm going to put him in A. I'm going to tweak this at the end as well. This could be probably the craziest tier list a lot of people are going to see thinking about it, because I'm sure they're going to put Executor in S and stuff like that. I think easy Duchess is S. It's just she can do magic, she can do faith, she can just wipe people with damage wise. I mean, it is insane the stuff you're able to pull out. I will say her ultimate is a little lackluster because it just makes you invisible. Great for revives, but I mean that time rebound ability is what makes her so powerful. And the rolls too. I mean, the rolls are crazy. Do I want to put Recluse in S as well? I mean, again, tons of damage output. Ultimate not only heals yourself, but it heals all your allies, and you restore your magic. I will say the magical cocktail isn't all that exciting. Magical cocktail could be better. I wish they came with more of a guide to what spells to use without having to look them up. up or just hope that your random magic would work. But I will say, thanks to one viewer, I learned that when you collect the affinity, you're able to restore mana, which I didn't know, and I was just kind of bumbling around because I didn't want to use that ability. So it did improve the character quite a bit. Now we're going to do the shake up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wall. So I could do something like this, and maybe Iron Eye. Actually, I feel like there should be only one S tier character. Duchess is by far, at least for me, the most fun, most versatile character. I mean, you can do so many different types of runs and use so many different types of weapons and still do insane amounts of damage regardless. And of course, this is just objectively what I think is the best. I mean, it has to be right. I at least beat the game, where I see a lot of people who haven't beat the game and still saying which classes are better. And I think also how I'm going to approach this is Duchess can take on any boss. Recluse can take on any boss. Raider can take on any boss. Iron Eye, he can't take on any boss. Guardian, in theory, could take on any boss as long as he has the right squad members. But I'm sure if you were to go solo, it would be super hard to complete a run as the Guardian. Wilder, on the other hand, you could make some stuff happen. Now I feel bad putting these two at low, but not to put everyone in S. I wonder, I'm gonna look and compare real quick to see if I just repeated what I just did. Because if that's the case, that would be kind of funny, but let's look. Okay, so I made him definitive on day one. We're gonna ignore that tier list. So this is crazy looking back on this. I put Executor at D, let's see. Duchess and Raider at B. I guess you add like 30 hours. Actually, I'll say 25 hours to playing, and turns out you have a very different opinion. Yeah, this is not the same list. This is not the same man who's gone through and beaten all the bosses. Duchess for sure S. Recluse definitely A. I think Raider, lots of great potential. I'm sure other people would put him at A, but I think for versatile and fun factor, that's why Raider is going to be at A. And why Iron Eye is going to be at B is because while he is a great character, turns out he's a very boring character after playing so many runs with him. Guardian, great, best support character, hands down. If you have a good Guardian, you have a good run. I mean, he can just tank the blows and maybe instantly revive you if you're lucky. Now, Wilder, he's just kind of the standard class. There's no huge wow factor about him. He's kind of truly middle of the pack. So actually, maybe because of that, I might do that. No, that doesn't feel right either. We're going to move that back. Or we might make the Iron Eye wall. And you know what? I'm actually going to be more fair to the Executor and Revenant. Okay, this seems like it's shaping up a little bit more. I feel like people are still going to view the Revenant at D kind of crazy. I'm going to commit to playing more Revenant, and then maybe after 20 more hours, I'll have a very different opinion. Because my most played characters are definitely these four, and then these four I haven't played nearly as much. That's where we're going to keep it for that. So there you go. There's my tier list. Let me know down below what you guys think and where you would rank them. And if you want to see this live, I'm live at least Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So come on by and let me know. I've been Boog the Goob. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and peace.